Welcome back to ruralvacantland.com. This is Luke Smith, and I wanted to say thank you for everybody that bought land in the last, since yesterday or forever, right? But people keep buying land, and thank you. It means a lot to me. It's cool. It's fun. So, the next one I'd like to show you is this one in Humboldt County, California. It's 0.26 acres, and I believe it's got a view of the ocean, and I believe it's got power line, and I believe it's got a water line, but I don't believe it's on the sewer line. So some of the houses in this neighborhood are. This one I think you got to build a septic system, but it's a lot cheaper than the houses that are on the sewer system. So just pay less for the property, pay more for a septic, call it good. I'm asking $7,498. So let's see what we got. Here's GPS coordinates. I'm going to click on that. I just saw something. It says taxes 440. That sounds more than other lots in this neighborhood. I'm wondering. I'll check on that again. I might update that so that number might change. That might be 2 years taxes that got quoted there instead of one. That's what it sounds like. So wow, I pulled this up and this is really zoomed out here and upside down. So San Francisco's down here and we're way up here, halfway to Oregon, somewhere in between. This community's on the ocean. You're looking at the water. It's got one main road coming in and out. So you go up the 101 and then you take this little road over to Shelter Cove. There's a road that comes through here. There it is. Garberville turns off, Redway, right in there. You go off and you get to Shelter Cove. Shelter Cove has a bunch of little streets all over the place. Most of them are paved. It's a general store. It's got an airport, golf course. It's got a boat launch. That'd be my favorite part because you can go fishing all over this coast. There's no one around to go compete with. I mean, I shouldn't say no one. There's some other locals that launch boats there and go fishing, but not many people to compete with. And yeah, you'd have to keep it on a trailer because there's no docks or anything to tie the boat to. But, just put it back on a trailer every time. And we could zoom in on that boat launch if you like. So here's the boat launch. You got a break wall coming out here. There's a couple cars down there. I don't see anyone with a trailer when they took this picture. But, yeah, you can launch your boat here, take off, come back. It'd probably be a two-person boat launch because when you come back, you probably need someone to go back the trailer back in because there's no dock to tie up to. But you get the idea. Maybe you could park it on the sand. There's a campground. You can do RVs and camping and stuff like that down here. There's a little motel. I don't see it right now, but restaurant. I think there's a couple little restaurant. Here's an inn. And then over here some beaches. These are the public beaches. Some beaches along the coast. Black Sands Beach Trailhead. Probably a great place to go hiking. It just goes and goes. Jump some rocks and keep on going. Camp. Beautiful coastline. It's all natural parks or national park land. So let's get to the property. This community has got its own selling points. So I think this is looking at the ocean. And let's zoom in and see if we can figure it out. So the property's in here. There's houses. It's on Toth Road. These people got a nice greenhouse going on. There's a street view. So the property is off in here. It doesn't look like a super cliff diving off there. It looks like a rolling hill. You can see how it's kind of rolling off that way. I think it rolls down that way too. There's ocean. You can see the blue between the tree. If we go look around the trees here, I think we'll see the ocean. You can see the ocean out there. So I think if you cut a couple trees down, because your lot would be over here, right? You build over here. You'd be knocking some trees to build, and then you'd be looking out at the ocean. Let's see if we go back this way some more. See, ocean. Ocean. There's a lot of ocean out there. So you'd be back in here, building the corner, and look out at the ocean. Get a nice shot at the ocean. As you get towards the corners here, you get more steep stuff. I think back in the corner it's not as steep. There's a power line there. The ocean, 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 ocean. The property be back in here. There's a fire hydrant. Is that a deer? Come on, really? There's a deer standing there. When the camera guy drove through, I think the deer ran away by the time he got there. He's still standing there. I think the property comes with a deer. I think there's a lot of deer in this area. I think it's just a doe. But look at how gradual it is in this corner. You can see that the lot would be over here. And so I think it's going to be easier to stage, you know, when you got like delivery trucks coming to full of supplies, you know, wood and cement and whatever it takes to build your house, roofing materials, and you know, when they want to unload and stuff, here's your staging area. You got a place here. The trucks, I don't know if they turn around there, but they can dump stuff or drop stuff off that you can use to go build your house. And lots of these lots are so steep and tight, there's no place to go build the house. Here's a good view of the ocean. See, you knock some trees out and you get a good shot of the ocean. You're like looking down at the clouds, just ocean, ocean, ocean. The deer's still there. You drive right by. Okay, so let's take a look at where we're at again. So that's where the deer was, right? I think they got the deer on the satellite too. Let's pull it up. It's right here. So yeah, you're totally looking at the ocean. Oh, what's going on? Some bad data. Well, can't do 3D very well because of the hill. But you're totally looking at the ocean from there. I think you're looking over that hill. So I think your ocean view gets cut off here. And let's back up. Probably over here. So you probably got, what would that be? Like 45, 50, maybe even 60 degrees of the ocean. Because it'd be going like from over here to over here. I mean, that's a good size section of ocean that you can see. You probably see down to the point, because this hill drops off here. So you might even be able to see the boat launch from there. The waves cracking the rocks. So I think you get some really good views from here. You got to go to the property and see for yourself to be sure. But I mean, it looks like we're up the hill. I think we're looking over this one. I mean, you're not going to see the water breaking on the beach down here because of this hill. But you might see the water breaking over here. You can see the water break in, the boat launch, and the rocks out here. I wouldn't be surprised at all if you could see that. So let's look at some lot lines. So Blue Ridge Road and Toth Road. So that deer we were looking at was standing over here. And there's Toth Road. That's where I was saying it'd be a good spot to do setup, you know, break up and down, you know, drop supplies off to build the house and stuff. But it looks like it goes down to Blue Ridge Road. So maybe let's look at it from Blue Ridge Road too. Let's see if we can find Blue Ridge Road. I think you get more road frontage on Toth, but a little bit on Blue Ridge down here. Are we on Blue Ridge? Oh, come on, what happened? Let's find us again. computer's not doing it. So here's Blue Ridge. Let's try this. We're on Toth. We're not on Blue Ridge. It said Blue Ridge. I'm not sure there is Street View on Blue Ridge. Either that or it's so close it's hard to get it to. We're back on Toth. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get it on Blue Ridge. But you get the idea. So there's a house down here, and it looks like an area to build a driveway to access it from here. So you could access it from Toth or from Blue Ridge, so you get extra access. My bad. No, you don't. This map's got the neighbors down here cutting off the access for Blue Ridge. So you can just access it from Toth. That's behind that house. Behind the house. So that'd be the property right in there. So if you want to learn more about this community, they've got a website. I've made a link on here. It says HOA. Just click on that and it goes to the community information. You can read all about the community. I pulled up the market. This is landwatch.com. And I didn't just do Humboldt County. Like this is Humboldt. Oh, sorry. This is Humboldt. But there's also Del Norte, Mendocino, you know, all these counties, Lake and Napa, like this whole north coast of California. So put all those counties in. And I did price low to high. Nothing was size or anything. The cheapest place that comes up along that whole area is Shelter Cove. This is Shelter Cove. This is a Shelter Cove lot. They say Whitehorn, 0.16 acres. This is like half the size or something of the property that we're selling. And this is payments. This is they're asking for payments. This property is the same kind of size. It's $74.98 or $74.95. I'm asking $74.98. So that's $3 cheaper. And this is Land Century, and they do a really good job of selling land. I mean, they don't put a bunch of stupid fees in there and make you run through a whole bunch of hoops like realtors and stuff. I mean, you can just buy it from them. If you want to buy it, you can just buy it. So these guys are really good competition for me. We both make it really easy to buy land. So this one that I've got up right now is $7,498. And then Land Century's got another one, 0.3 acres, 8,000, you know, and on up from there. Land Century's got a couple of them to choose from in this neighborhood. So let's look at the Land Century's cheapest one. Because this is probably the best competition to the property that I've got up for sale that I can find on the internet. And, you know, they show views, neighborhood views. These are generic. I think these are generic pictures of the neighborhood. I'm not sure. They might be the actual lot. This might be the actual lot pictures. So here's the lot lines. And it's over here. Our property's over here. They're saying similar stuff in the area is selling for way more. So the nice thing I like about Land Century is they actually put the property in there because they're land dealers. They're not realtors. They're not trying to get you to sign up and be their client no matter what you buy. They're showing what they have for sale. They have this property with this APN number, this legal description. This is where it is. You can go look at it, research it, everything before you even talk to them. They tell you what the zoning is, the taxes, like just all the good information. They do a really good job making the ad. So with their information, let's take that parcel number, and I pulled up their property that they've got for sale. And so here's a map of it in my system. And let's take a look. Let's see what we can see. So it's the same kind of shape as the one that I've got up for sale. Here's Toth Road. This is the same road that mine is on. This is Warden Court. Looks like they've got a neighbor doing hookah culture or something. And Yeah, so I got some GPS coordinates of this and I put it in a map so we can see it in 3D. Let's see what the property looks like. So here it is in Google Maps, and just for reference, if you will, here's Shelter Cove Road and Toth Road. This road, if you follow it over here somewhere, you follow it enough, you get next to that blue ridge, right? So this is my property. Their property, mine's over here somewhere, and theirs is over here. So it's on the same road. They're relatively close. This one's a little bit further from the ocean. Mine's a little bit closer. $3 difference in price. There's $3 cheaper. So Warden Court, looks like you could drive out Warden Court, and there's a circle there. I don't know if there's, yeah, there's street view. Sweet. So let's see street view off of Warden Court. No, it's on Toth again. Come on. So you can't, maybe we can't do street view on Warden Court. Let's see. Camera guy didn't go up Warden Court. He missed that street. So there's some stormwater drainage. All these streets in this neighborhood are supposed to have water, and a lot of them have power lines. I don't see the power line on this one, at least on Toth. There's a neighbor, so there might be a power line. Okay, let's figure out where this is from Toth. Down here. So here's the property. I mean, this is, so it goes from here to here. It looks like there's some topography in there. Let's see if we can figure out what the view would be like from here. So there's the ocean over there, right? So here's the property here. I think you're going to be on the back side of this hill looking. I don't think you're going to see the ocean. Like if you went up to the top of the hill, if you built from the top of the lot up, maybe you could see the ocean. But I don't think you're seeing the ocean. I think you're looking, unless there's a different angle. I mean, maybe you can see south. Maybe you could see past that hill south and see the ocean. Maybe you could see over those hills, maybe. But I don't think it's going to be a straight on ocean view. You're going to be looking at valleys. I mean, that's the general direction you're looking at. Nice, green, beautiful valleys. So that's Land Century's property. And if you're in the area, you should probably check out both. Or there's a couple of them up for sale. Just go check them all out and see if mine's the one for you. So if you like the one that I've got, I got a buy it now button on the website. You can go click it, pay $3 more, and get more ocean view. And it's $7,498. And I'll do all the paperwork, get it into your name, make it yours. You can start working on it right away. Just feel free to go for it. Feel free to go take a look and go for it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is Luke Smith at ruralvacantland.com.